Day 28. We made it. What an amazing 28 days. All these amazing things that we do, whether it's healthy diets, sleeping, exercise, doesn't matter.
My name is Oscar.
This is Oscar.
And my dad do it.
It's about connection. Anything we can do, if we can do it with those we love, it's exponentially better. Building bonds, building strength together is number one. I often say that a group of people getting together and smoking cigarettes would be healthier than somebody sitting at home by themselves eating kale. Obviously, it'd be nice to get together and do something that's health promoting.
Yeah.
But togetherness really is where we find happiness and strength. So my goal was to get my head to the floor by the end of this challenge. And I haven't been able to get there quite yet. But because I have an assistant, and because whenever we do anything together, we're stronger, we're better off. Maybe with his assistance, I can get a little bit closer than I have. So much closer. Not quite there yet. It's really been more about building the consistency and the discipline, this challenge, and I've definitely created more flexibility. I assume you have too. I hope so. Some silliness, some fun goes a long way too. Not to take ourselves too seriously.
I take myself too seriously.
These shared experiences really are where we can find so much more joy in life. And whoever you can share that with, finding your own tribe, finding a group with like values, ones that make you a better person, that push you to be the best version of yourself. And this little guy certainly does that for me. And it's nice to have a little support.
My dad?
That's right. Pushing me physically right now to stretch a little deeper. My little Zen master here teaches me to push myself spiritually often as well, to develop a little more patience, to find unconditional love. I know we like to say unconditional love, but it's tougher than saying it is. I think it's something to work for all the time. By connecting to loved ones through shared experiences is a good way to do so. Not bad. Gratitude for those we've had, those we've lost that have been in our lives can bring us equally as much joy. To have ever loved is wonderful. We're getting deeper, buddy, here. You're doing it for me. The next 28-day challenge is starting on December 1st.
I'm going to be there.
Simple movement. It's just about developing the habit and consistency of moving our bodies every day. 8 to 10 minutes every morning. That's it. Simple movements. We're just going to stay consistent and disciplined to it. So we continue to cultivate habits that nourish us.
I'll be back. I just got to get something.
Okay. Please join me for December's challenge. It's going to be a time we're going to talk about New Year's resolutions and getting ourselves set up to become the best version of ourselves for 2025.
It's going to be the I have the best idea ever. I'm going to put all my stuffed animals on my bed and also push him.
Oh.
That's an idea.
So I'm getting even more assistance here.
actually who it is. It's Mega Dairy.
This maybe didn't go exactly how I'd planned, but I think you get the gist. If you stayed with me for 28 days, you got to be feeling pretty good about yourself. Celebrate these small wins. This isn't a small win, 20 days. I can tell you through this process. The first day, no problem. Second day, yes. Third, fourth, fifth, quite challenging actually. Really, by day 7 or 8, I found the consistency of it got easier. To discipline it definitely was easier to show up every day. This is a good time for me to where I probably have stopped this, but I don't want to take myself too seriously. We're just stretching. We're still showing up. It's never perfect. There's no perfect time. And the perfect time to exercise, to move our bodies, it's never there either. It's literally going to be about just showing up every day to move our bodies. Because I know that when I move, I have more patience. I eat better food. I sleep better. I have more self-confidence. I judge less. Movement is the foundation of our health, no doubt. No sillies, please.
Okay. I'm gonna dip the tie back on you. And my up there moving. And I got you in the right position.
Okay, buddy. I know when I started this challenge, I'd said that I wanted to try to see if I could get my head to the floor, which with some help here, I don't know that that was ultimately my goal. It really was just to show up, to stay consistent and develop a discipline. Well, getting some much needed flexibility also. And even though I didn't reach the goal of getting my head to the floor, we don't control that. There's too many things with the goal that's outside of us. What we can control is our effort, the continuous to show up. So that discipline, the consistency, that can be what we can celebrate. That's what I'm celebrating now. I showed up every day. It was supposed to be an evening stretch. Because of life, I realized that wasn't quite possible to do all the time. So many times throughout the 28 days, I had to do the stretch at work when I would get a free time, but that was just to embrace breaks. I tried to be flexible with it. So it's like we're creating the physical flexibility is also the mental. I've enjoyed it much more than I anticipated too. That it really, once you get the momentum, start to cultivate good habits, and the sky's the limit. We can celebrate a big victory today. And we're going to keep going. December 1st, 28 days, movement, but again, we're going to talk about ways to stick with New Year's resolutions. Starting them in December, we're going to be a month ahead of everybody else. Yeah. Today was about connection. Well, it wasn't perfect. Nothing has been perfect, but this experience and things I put out very likely won't be. Join me December 1st. We're going to get moving, and we're going to keep learning together. Share this with the world, that when we show up for ourselves, we stay consistent, we stay disciplined. We can live a much happier life. For me, that's really what it's all about. I want to be happy. That's peace and contentment to me, and finding joy in the simplest of things. I will see you December 1st. Goodbye. God bless.